Okay, everybody. Today we are going to talk about plans without prescription drug coverage. And who is that for? Well, the big people that's for are veterans who have TRICARE or Champus, VA, something like that. In other words, they have a plan through the military that already offers them drug coverage, and we do not want to take them off of that drug coverage. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you. We're going to get right into Medicare.gov. You can see right here, this is the website. I'm going to start right from scratch so you can see how to do it. You're going to go right into Find Plans now. And you'll have to bear with me because I'm working off a hotspot, so I'm not working super fast. But we're just going to throw any old zip code in there. Continue. We want to look at Medicare Advantage. We want to find plans. Was this working faster than I thought? We're not worried about that. We don't want to look at drug coverage costs because we're not looking for drugs. Now, how do we find the plans without the drug coverage? You see this right here where it says drug coverage doesn't include drug coverage. Click that little button, hit apply. Okay, now, this plan doesn't cover prescription drugs. This plan doesn't cover prescription drugs. These are plans that are built for people who have TRICARE, Champ VA, anything like that, where if you were to put them on that plan, it would take them off because of the drug coverage. So let's look at these for a second. Courage sounds kind of military, doesn't it? Loyalty sounds kind of military, doesn't it? Honor, honor, patriot. I think you guys get the theme. They usually have some kind of military theme to them. So I'm just going to go ahead and select a couple of them so you can kind of get an idea of what they look like. We're going to compare that one and that one and that one and see what happens here. Just want to look at a couple things here. Okay, so we scroll down. Now we selected those. We're going to hit this little compare button, right? You can do this for any plans. It doesn't have to be just the plans without drugs. If you're trying to compare plans, you can do this for any 3 plans that you want. You do 3 at a time. Okay. So as soon as this pulls up, I'm going to show you some of the things that you want to look for. And of course, just like I said, I was going really fast and now my computer's going slow because I'm working off of a hotspot. So please bear with me in this video. It should pop up any second. Actually, I'm going to pause until I get up. Let's see. One more time. Refresh the screen. For those of you who do not have to work off of a hotspot, feel or count yourself blessed because it is a struggle not to have good internet, especially when you're trying to record videos. Now, one of the things that you might experience during this time of year, and this might be part of the problem, is that Medicare.gov will start to bog down a little bit. So when you can, I do recommend you trying to go through Sunfire. The only time you won't be able to do that is when you're looking for chronic special needs plans, but you should still be able to do the same thing through Sunfire. You're just looking for plans without drug coverage. But since Medicare.gov is the easiest way for me to do it, I'm going to go ahead and try to push through this. Hopefully this thing will get done loading here shortly. I'm not really sure why it's locked up at the moment. Try to refresh it one more time. Okay, here we go. So let's talk about these plans, right? Star ratings coming soon. What does that mean? Well, it means that the plan has not been in the area for 3 years. So if you remember some of my previous trainings, star ratings go back 3 years. So all that means that that plan has not been around for at least 3 years. Okay. So far we're equal. Deductibles, 0. Drug plan deductible. It doesn't even cover drugs, so there's no deductible there. Now we start having a difference because now we have maximum out of pocket, right? That's one of the big things that I teach you in page 3. 3,400, 4,400, and 6,300 in and out of network. Okay. So what's the difference between the plans? Well, this is an HMO. This is an HMO with a point of service. This is a special type of HMO that does allow you to go to some select doctors outside of network with their approval. And then this one is a PPO. So you can go to virtually any doctor that accepts Medicare as long as they don't actively refuse to take the plan. Okay. So Part B premiums, they're all the same. And what does it cover? Well, you'll notice plan features, right? What does it cover? Green check mark means that you get it. X's mean that it's not part of the plan. So primary doctor visits, $20 copay, 0, 0. But remember, PPO, you have an out-of-network cost as well. So this is how you compare your different plans. And what you would want to do is look at their page 2 and what their usage looks like to find out where they're going to save the most money. In my opinion right now, this middle plan, which is with whatever loyalty care is, looks pretty darn good. You don't pay anything to go to primary. It's only $10 to go to a specialist. You've got lots and lots of other stuff. $90 for emergency care versus $135. $10 for urgent care versus $65 or $20. Very, very good plan looking on this one right here. Extra benefits. Now, plans without drug plans are usually going to have pretty rich extra benefits, right? The one thing that you'll notice is it's not, transportation is not covered in this loyalty plan. Okay, but this right here, what I just went over, is similar to what they call a summary of benefits. All this stuff right here that you're looking at. Okay, so again, these are plans without drug coverage. They say that right there in the description. These are perfect types of plans for your clients that have TRICARE, CHAMP VA, or if they use the VA for their drugs, because a lot of times, these 3 particular plans don't do it, but a lot of times they will give a Part B buyback, which means that they return part of the Part B premium to the member into their Social Security check. So we're going to back up one and see if we can find one of those real quick before I stop this video. And if this doesn't do this quickly, I'm just going to stop the video here. Which it looks like it's not going to do it quickly. So we'll get into that later. But this is, again, how to quickly find plans that are good for your TRICARE or your CHAMP VA members, basically your military members. If they're getting their drug and they have a prescription plan through a military policy of some sort, this is how you can keep them on that plan and still give them additional benefits that would benefit them. Thanks everybody for watching, and look for my future videos.